and welcome to this week's On the Go with K.Ho, your weekly real estate digest for San Francisco. I'm K.Ho, and here's our first property. This week we have 1510 York Street, listed at $579,000. This is an REO property listed with Keller Williams. Once we go inside the house, we'll see that it does have the modern elements you'd expect for renovation. However, you'll note it's a bit quirky and incomplete. For example, we have nice dark broad wood floors throughout the entire house, but when you look back, you start noticing that some of the layout isn't quite as what you would expect. The nice things about this project, yes, it would be a project, is that all the basic elements are here. Nice light fixtures, great bathroom fixtures, and a clawfoot tub. But you'll notice the tub is in the hallway. Likewise, the cookware is not matching. And there are those light fixtures again. The interesting thing is that the agents are not setting an offer date and are instead taking offers as they come, which is refreshing given today's new propensity for agents to go all out on offer dates. You'll notice as we leave this property, it does have a great backyard and could be a great property for redevelopment. And next, we have an exclusive view of what's coming on the market. Daniel Hershkovitz of my office at Vanguard Properties is bringing this circa 1987 two-level, two-bedroom condominium off of Lander Street to market in the next couple of weeks. You'll note that the place is quite bright and white, but could use a bit of updating, and that's what Dan notes. Our next listing is at Alabama Street, 601 Alabama to be precise. Agent Sinead Chong of Vanguard Properties is bringing this two-bedroom, two-bath condo on the market within the next couple of weeks. Her list price is quite aggressive at the mid-600s. You'll note over here that this development is brand new with a nice courtyard and has a great central location. Next, Michelle Baylog has this Gilbert Street special at Gilbert and Brandon between 5th and 6th. Number 125 is a great loft, again, multi-level, high-end finishes with great outdoor space and nice, vast open spaces. Her list price is in the higher $870,000, and she's on the market now. Many of these properties are going to go quick, as the market has been changing, rolling, and expanding. One of the best things you can do is to have a great buyer's agent looking out for you all the time. Otherwise, we might lose out. Speaking of new things to look out for, this beauty is at 3280 something, can't remember, sorry, at 17th Street and Temple Street. It is a trust sale, and it's the first time this single-family house has been on the market in over 50 years. Its $825,000 price point is sure to get multiple offers. The house, you'll see, is in good condition, has a lot of the period finishes people are after, but also has a lot of potential. But of course, you have the circa 1970s kitchen, and the landscape in the back, while terraced, could use a bit of updating. Overall, however, a lot of people came by to see this house, and it is always a surprise to see how much it will go over. And as I mentioned, the location is spectacular here. Just look at that view. Plus, you're off of 17th Street, so you're high enough away from the traffic. Over that hill is, and here is 1454 Willard Street, listed with Zephyr Properties here in San Francisco. You note that this is a great example of a before, say 17th Street, And here is the after. This is the after of that. You'll note that the seller had a keen eye for this redesign and or renovation. Their modern elements, as well as traditional ones. See that ceiling up there? That twist is great. The tray ceiling with painting. Great stone countertops, and this is a chef's kitchen that also embraces its views. Take a look at that. Well, that's a sink right now. But you'll see that the practicality extends not only into the design layout, but to the little features, like this drawer that pulls out right underneath your great cooktop. Now, the surprising thing is not only these views and the outdoor space, but that this house was actually renovated about 10 years ago. Yes, according to the agent, this house was subject to a renovation back in 03-04. It has nice features. That's a great wine cellar, I think you'd have to say. And also, the units, well, living spaces, shall I say, are all separated, which tracks that multi-generational family living trend, although this was done much earlier than you would have expected. The power is that the lines are simple, the design elements are classic, and the framing of all of the picturesque views is done very tastefully. I can't think of a better way to encapsulate what Coal Valley is about. A mix of old and new with a bit of picturesque beauty thrown in for good measure. Now we move on to market updates. 1225 Quintara Street was listed at $788,000 just a couple weeks ago. It went for more than that. Same thing with 701 Minnesota, listed with my friend Dan Dodd at Coldwell Banker. This double loft with great parking and great storage had a couple of offers that were above the asking price of $849,000. You can see that things are looking up in the city, and the best way to keep track of that is to stop by our website at vanguardsf.com. Until then, take it easy.